Manifestation. Many people are familiar with manifestation thanks to The Secret, a book and 2006 film about the law of attraction. The premise is simple: like attracts like. So whatever energy you put out into the world is what you'll receive back. Focus on the negative, and you'll have negative experiences. Stay in a state of high vibration, and you'll set yourself up for more positive experiences. What is manifesting? Manifesting is cultivating the experience of what it is that you want to feel, and then living and believing in that experience so that you can allow it to come into form. You can practice manifesting to attract whatever you want, whether that's a successful business, better health, a relationship, or even a material object. Sometimes we manifest things far beyond our wildest dreams. So when manifesting, it's important to stay open to possibilities that are beyond what you think you need. When you align with the loving energy of the universe, there are no limits to what you can attract. The law of action: when you take action that relates to what you want to manifest, it will happen faster. So, for example, if you want to switch careers and become a therapist, sending applications to graduate programs for therapists will get things moving in the right direction energetically. The law of relativity: we are the ones that attach meaning and emotions to our experiences, but in reality, it's all relative. No matter how difficult something we're going through is, there's always someone going through something more challenging. Where focus goes, energy flows. One of the best ways to get started with manifestation is to start daydreaming. Usually, we use our minds to worry or make a list of things we've got to do. Instead, she proposed using your mind to get excited about life's possibilities and begin visualizing what you might want to experience. As soon as you wake up in the morning, list or think of 5 things you would love to experience, whether immediate or long-term desires. Do the same thing before you go to bed. Work the power of your own imagination and start to dream bigger than where you are now. Some practitioners call this creative visualization. Mysticism aside, this strategy does make sense. If you always have the things you hope to experience at the forefront of your mind, you'll be more conscious of opportunities to get closer to those things when they present themselves. Want to know the secret to manifesting? Manifesting isn't about getting, it's about allowing. As soon as you let go of control, you become a magnet for what you desire. Too often, people try to control and end up feeling stuck, blocked, or powerless. Instead, you need to harness the creative forces within you and take powerful actions to become a super attractor. How to manifest things? Every manifestation method has 3 principles at its core: ask, believe, and receive. Here's how you put these into practice. Think of something you want, visualize it in detail, being as specific as possible, as though you already have it. Ask the universe for it. Say or write positive affirmations in the present tense, e.g., "I've landed my dream job," or look for images that capture what you're trying to manifest. Let go and trust the process. Repeat this process as often as you like, using a vision board, or writing down the things you want to manifest in a manifestation journal, whatever feels best. What is visualization? Visualization is the practice of imagining what you want to achieve in the future, as if it were true today. It involves using all 5 senses of sight, smell, touch, taste, and hearing. The process of visualizing directs your subconscious to be aware of the end goal you have in mind. It reminds you on a consistent basis. And it trains your brain to respond as if that outcome were true in the present moment. There are 2 types of visualization: outcome visualization, envisioning the desired future endpoint, and process visualization, envisioning every step toward that desired outcome. With all the senses engaged, when the 2 visualizations are used in tandem, they yield the best results. Why is visualizing important? We live in a world of digital overload. There's a constant cycle of news and entertainment. Plus, remote work is available with the click of a button. It's easy to become distracted. It's easy to believe that there's not enough time in the day. You just want time to step back and focus on the things that matter to you the most. In his presentation, Unleash Your Superbrain to Learn Faster, Jim Kwik offers a great set of metaphors. You can choose to be either a thermostat or a thermometer. The thermostat responds to the environment. The thermometer sets the temperature and creates the desired condition. Visualization is a technique that allows you to set the parameters to make your future vision a reality. In creative visualization, you direct your brain to focus on what matters the most to you, and to engage in a process called selective attention. Have you ever bought a car and then noticed that everyone else seems to be driving that same car? We see the things that we choose to focus on. What you focus on and take deliberate steps toward are more likely to become a reality. That's true in both the positive and the negative. Have you ever imagined the worst possible outcome? Along with all the visceral fear, and then it actually came true. What if you changed that to the best possible imagined outcome? With the related elation and full sensory awareness, for the answer, we can look to cognitive behavior theory. Visualization is built on the foundation it teaches that thought precedes action. Visualization is a technique that takes that idea one step further. In imagining the future state in full sensory detail, your brain's neuroimagery records the future state as if it's true today. What are visualization techniques for? Visualization can be used to motivate you to focus on, and work toward, your future ideal state. It can be used to build your self-confidence. Imagine yourself presenting in front of a large audience and hearing the resounding applause. You're likely to believe and act in a way to make it happen. Visualization can also be used as a form of mental rehearsal. Through process visualization, you increase selective attention and engage the mental pathway that helps you to fine-tune the movement before you even step onto the stage. Your movements are envisioned and, in a way, programmed to take the pre-planned actions. You can add these actions to a longer-term plan, 5-year plan. Visualization techniques can also reduce anxiety. They direct your attention back to the details of your desired outcome. In the process, minimizing the noise of other, less relevant, distractions. How do you visualize what you want? First, you have to do the pre-work. An excellent place to start is the balance wheel exercise. Check in on your satisfaction levels with the various areas of life. Is your life wheel balanced, or does an area need attention? Next, become clear of the values that act as your North Star. Do you value family, career, and money? Or travel, adventure, and freedom? How do those values impact the decisions you make? Finally, take some time to do some positive thinking. Use your imagination through reflective writing prompts in the best possible self-exercise. Who'd you want to be when you were little? Who are you today? Is it the same or a different version? Also, consider when you were energized and felt most engaged and alive. What was it about that time that invigorated you? What mattered about that moment? Take a piece of that moment and imagine the future state you want. Try to get to that same feeling of excitement and emotional intensity. Imagine where you are and what you are doing. Who's around you? How do you feel? What smells are in the air, and what tastes are on your tongue? What are your thoughts at that moment? If you believe your thoughts, it's possible. If you don't, it's not. With an understanding of what matters to you most, and why, you're ready to begin the practice of visualization. Does visualization really work? Google the term visualization. Lists of elite athletes come up who have had to put mind over matter to achieve their athletic goals. They've learned to focus on the critical movements before they ever step into their competitive arena. For example, free solo rock climber Alex Honnold, NBA basketball player LeBron James, competitive swimmer and winner of 28 Olympic medals, Michael Phelps. They understand that mental exercise is just as important as physical exercise. Stroke victims have used the mental exercise of visualization to activate neuroplasticity. Just doing it mentally works in a way similar to physical activity. How do you practice visualization? Here are 5 steps to get you started on your visualization practice. Write what you want in detail, engaging all 5 senses. As you include more sensory images, your vision will become more palpable. And you'll be more motivated to follow through to make the outcome happen. Keep adding to the details until it feels as if you are living the experience. Imagine the emotion attached to the outcome. The more you can feel what it'll be like to accomplish the goal, the more you'll believe it can be attained. And the more likely you'll be to take action every day toward your desired outcome. Accept that there will be setbacks. Close your eyes and imagine how you'll deal with the setbacks as they come and continue forward toward your goal. Expand your knowledge. If more knowledge is required, research, talk to experts. Take a class. Use that knowledge to further detail your vision statement and the steps that you have to take to get there. Make time to consider your visualization. Visualize twice daily for a total of 10 minutes. It's most effective in the moments you wake and the moments just before you go to sleep. This will help engage the subconscious in your focused effort toward your desired outcome. Close your eyes and imagine the desired outcome, with all related senses and all emotions. Write your desired outcome as if it's true in the present day on an index card. Read it in the morning and at night. Create a vision board and have it in your line of sight. See it as you go to bed. Visualization techniques and tools. Learning visualization can be tricky. Here are 5 tools and techniques you can use to learn how to practice visualization successfully. Create a vision board. This visualization tool is a collection of images and words that inspire you and represent your goals. It serves as a visual representation of what you want to achieve. Place your board somewhere you'll see every day. That way, you'll be constantly reminded of what you're working towards. Listen to a guided visualization meditation. YouTube is full of free guided meditation videos. An interactive visualization can help you to relax and set some time aside to focus on your goals. Guided imagery helps give you something to focus on. Use index cards. Do you remember using flashcards as a kid? Maybe you used them to learn math or words. As an adult, we can use index cards in a similar way as a tool for visualization. Make a list of 10 or 20 goals that you're currently working toward. Write each one on an index card and keep it near your bed. Every morning and every night, go through the stack of cards, one at a time. Read each card, then close your eyes and visualize yourself completing that goal. Picture and describe. The more detail you use when visualizing, the more real it'll feel to you. It's one thing to get a quick thought that you want a slice of pizza. It's entirely different to really allow yourself to obsess about it. Think how much more real it seems if you take a few minutes to imagine how it'd taste, feel, and smell to eat a slice of pizza right now. Create as specific of a mental image as possible. Try to provide your brain with as many details about your goal as possible. More detail means a better solution. Utilize exposure. Exposing yourself to things related to your goals can help make it more real for you. Maybe one of your goals is to go parachuting. If you've never done it before, it's hard to imagine exactly what it's like. Watch some videos of other people parachuting. Read accounts people have written about parachuting online. Or talk to people who have tried it. All of these things will increase your knowledge about it and make it feel more real for you. Try out a visualization technique from the list above. Your selective attention will be directed toward fulfilling your vision. You'll be the thermostat, creating the condition that's just right for you. Positive affirmations to add to your mental strength workout. Sometimes, we can be our own worst enemies. We tend to be supportive, compassionate, and empathetic toward others. But we are hypercritical of ourselves. Negative beliefs and thoughts about ourselves can cause us to self-sabotage and hold us back from achieving our dreams. Positive affirmations are statements or mantras you can use to change your mental habits. They help you replace negative beliefs with positive ones. They can help you change your thought patterns, too. On its own, a positive affirmation isn't enough to create change. But they can support your efforts to change your behavior, build your confidence, and achieve your goals, both personal and professional. What are positive affirmations? You've probably heard of affirmations, especially if you're interested in well-being and personal growth. They're a method for transforming automatic negative thoughts into positive thoughts. Positive affirmations are statements you can use to cultivate a positive mental attitude and improve your mental fitness. They are positive messages in the present tense. Over time, they can help you decrease negative self-talk and increase positive thinking. You can repeat them to yourself daily, either by speaking them aloud or by writing them in your journal. It seems like everyone on social media is talking about the power of affirmations these days. But if you've never used them, they can feel a bit awkward at first. The fact that we feel uncomfortable using words of self-affirmation indicates that most of our self-talk is negative. Thoughts are reflections of our beliefs, so if your thoughts about yourself are mostly negative, so are the underlying beliefs. Positive affirmations can help you replace those beliefs with new, more positive ones. We also tend to be very demanding of ourselves. Everyone makes mistakes, but that doesn't mean we're failures. Using positive affirmations can help you become more resilient to setbacks and bounce back when things go wrong. Automatic thoughts are your brain's go-to. It can be easy to fall into the trap of taking these thoughts as truth. But positive affirmations can rewire your brain, so your automatic thoughts become predominantly positive. Using daily affirmations can form part of your self-care practice and help you make positive changes in your life. Positive daily affirmations can also help you improve your self-worth, cultivate a positive self-image, improve your physical health, change negative thinking, transform low self-esteem, boost your self-confidence, improve your mental health and fitness, develop your problem-solving abilities. How do positive affirmations work? To understand how positive affirmations work, you need to understand a bit about how your brain works. It's formed of millions of structures known as neural pathways. These pathways become stronger with use. So by repeating a thought or action, it becomes part of the physical structure of your brain. Neural pathways can form and change throughout our lives through a process called neuroplasticity. This is what enables us to learn new skills at any age. The stronger a neural pathway becomes, the more automatic and frequent the thought or belief becomes. But why do beliefs matter? Because they influence the way we behave and the energy we put into our work, relationships, and life. The result is that thoughts and beliefs become self-fulfilling prophecies. This is true whether they are positive or negative. This may sound like wishful thinking, but there is scientific evidence that backs up the effectiveness of affirmations. One study found that affirmations activate the brain's reward centers. This helps to create, reshape, and strengthen new neural pathways. For example, let's say you aspire to publish a book, but you lack confidence in your abilities. You probably have some negative beliefs that show up in the form of negative thoughts, such as, "I'm not a good enough writer. Nobody will read my book because no one cares what I have to say. I can't write a book. I don't have any ideas. My ideas aren't good enough. I need to get a publishing deal, and that's pretty much impossible." As a result of these beliefs, you never start taking steps towards your goal of writing a book. You never write or publish it, just as you predicted. Your negative belief has fulfilled itself. Positive affirmations harness the power of neuroplasticity to create new neural pathways. At first, these new pathways are weak, which is why affirmations can feel uncomfortable initially. But with time and repetition, these new, more positive neural pathways become stronger. Eventually, they supersede the old, negative neural pathways. When this happens, positive automatic thoughts replace the old negative automatic thoughts. To create positive affirmations, start by becoming aware of your automatic negative thoughts. Write a list of your negative beliefs. Then, turn them into positive statements. So, for our aspiring writer, positive affirmations might look something like this. I am an excellent writer. Many people will resonate with my unique perspective. The world needs my book. I can write a book. I am constantly generating new and brilliant ideas. I give myself permission to choose myself by self-publishing my book. But positive affirmations work through repetition. It's not enough to just read them once. This might look like repeating them aloud in front of the mirror, or by writing them out 50 to 100 times in your journal. Experiment to find what works for you. Again, as with anything related to the law of attraction, you'll need to take action in achieving your goals. But with the help of your newly crafted vision board providing daily inspiration, you'll be one step closer to manifesting anything it is you're looking for.